yesterday I was driving, and then I think I addressed this topic before, but I felt guilty about a lot of things in the past. Like guilty about things I've done, or the way I am, or my habits. Guilty I'm not this or that, not enough for this or that person or party, that I haven't done enough or it doesn't meet the standard. Yeah, not enough. Guilty of not being enough. Like what I do or what I am does not fit their image or perception of who I should be. And I mean, I'm not set in my ways. I mean, I can compromise. I know there's room for improvement, but there are just some things that it's who I am. Like, I'm not willing to change, or I really can't change, even if I try the best I could. And even if I did change, I would feel super uncomfortable. And then I just said one phrase, like, no more guilt. No more guilt. And I just kept repeating it until I started saying it louder and louder. Yeah, though I didn't freaking scream it because my brother was in the car too. But yeah, no more guilt. I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna shirk all responsibilities and practicality. Like, oh, tough beans, this is me, this is who I am, that's the way it is. Like, you live in this world with other people, you gotta adapt to it, but you can't be ruled. It can't be ruled by fear and guilt or what other people think. Like, what I do is enough. What I say should be enough. Like, at least for me. And I know there's always room for improvement, but it's enough. Like, sometimes the way I come across or the words I say, oh, it's not articulate enough, it's not professional enough, oh, it's your tone. Hey, the meaning is there. And though I will adjust accordingly to different situations and different parties, I shouldn't be guilty about that. Or it's like, or another one's how I spend my time. Oh, you're too much into your hobbies, or you're out too much, or you don't spend enough time with me. Hey, if it's important to it, those things are important to me. I'm not gonna be guilty about that. Those are my interests. Those are what. Oh, it's not just a way to relax. It's what I want to cultivate. It's what I want to build upon. It's what I'm curious about. And in the meantime, I do have priorities and responsibilities, and those who are important to me, I do make time to spend with them. Whether it's just like eating with them, or conversation, or it's far away, maybe just a message. But hey, it keeps me in their thoughts, and they're in my thoughts too. So at least it establishes that. And like I said, it's when it comes to time, it's quality, not quantity time. Like, I could sit at a table with someone for an hour and both of us are on our phone. Oh, I'm in their company. But is that we're spending time with each other? No. And that's another thing I don't like about Pokemon Go. Yeah, it has a bunch of merits, blah, blah, blah. I've talked about that before. But honestly, how close are you really getting with someone? How well do you really get to know them? By just like walking around looking for fake creatures and swiping a ball at them. Like, oh, it helps me go outside. It helps me meet people. Well, you should be doing that without the motivation of Pokemon Go to begin with. But some people are depressed. Some people have mental conditions. Yes, and for those, I admit Pokemon Go has its merits. But for those that don't fall in that category, you can't use that reason or excuse. Okay, now going back to guilt. Like, oh, you failed. You said this or that in the past. You weren't there. Despite it all. Even if it's true or not. The truth of the matter is, I tried my best and did the best I could with what I knew at the time. Like if you were in my situation, maybe you have done the same thing. Maybe you would have done things differently if you had more experience and knowledge. But if you didn't, or had less experience and knowledge than I did at the time, you would feel or react the same way too, or similarly. So I'm not gonna, even if people may hold certain things against me, I'm not gonna feel guilty about it, because I'm time and tested. I'm not thin-skinned. Like, one comment that stuck with me, like, oh, you haven't been through that many hardships in your life. Like, well, you know what? I recently have, honestly, up to this point in my life, it's probably one of the worst things. It was preventable, but am I going to live the rest of my life guilty about it? Absolutely not. And those who hold me to it, those who bring me down, I choose not to associate with them. I choose to limit my contact with them in my life. And yes, sometimes I have a habit of making up haters. Like, maybe I don't have as many haters as I think. But sometimes it comes from misunderstandings and misconceptions. Therefore, I am not guilty of justifying and clarifying myself in order to be understood. Yes, so I am not guilty for trying my best. I'm not guilty for liking what I like. I am not guilty for who I am. And it doesn't mean I take no responsibility or blame. Doesn't mean I can't compromise. Doesn't mean I'll never have anything to apologize for. Like, if I mess up and it's really my fault or hurt someone, that's on me. That's my bad. I'll acknowledge it. I'll make amends for it. And I've done so in the past. But if one continues to hold me to that guilt, like it'll never be enough, you can never amend for it, then no, I will not feel guilty for that anymore. No more guilt.